Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So there was a video trending yesterday, I think. Burna Boy paid for, I think in Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. He paid for all the patients their bills for their healthcare wages, and there was celebration in the hospital. I tried to look for the video, to download it, but I don't know. I was not able to see it. And I will give you reasons, like you saw in the headline, why I feel like Burna Boy is better than Tinubu. Burna Boy has added value than Tinubu. In terms of music, Burna Boy has exported Nigerian culture in the good light. And now doing this is just wonderful. Since Tinubu became president, it has been sorrow, tears, and blood for especially his supporters, who are among the poorest set of people in Nigeria. And I can tell you, and I can give you facts, most of the APC supporters are the poorest set of people. There's no doubt about it. So now they are the people suffering most. Now let me even talk about healthcare. Since Tinubu entered, I think there was a time they said they wanted to upgrade 6 hospitals in the 6 geopolitical zones. As a president, sometimes they should be providing evidence of videos. You don't just come and just say, yeah, you did. At least they should have their page where they will provide evidence. Don't come and tell people, oh, you did this thing. Where is the evidence? How many equipments did you buy? Now, a country like Nigeria should be giving everybody free healthcare. The money they say they're saving from subsidy, they should have put it in electricity. For me, that's what they should have done. They should have upgraded electricity, reduced the cost, and done healthcare free. I've gone to some African countries, Southern African countries. Healthcare is free. If you want to do operation, it's free. I've traveled there before. I've seen what is happening. Do you understand? From Botswana to South Africa, healthcare is free. Even if they want to do your operation, it's free. But you see, in Nigeria, it's so shameful. People like, what's his name? Ibu will be coming out to come and beg. If the Nigerian system was working, Ibu doesn't know to come and beg. Do you understand? Except he wants to go to private. And even in the private, there will be a national healthcare scheme. What about the government saying people should pay, if you're wealthy or this, you can pay maybe 5,000 or 10,000 every month and then to cover this and this and this. Why the poor will not pay? Do you understand? Especially if you want premium service. So these are just some of the issues we are facing in the country. Since Tinubu entered, he's treating himself in France. Why your parents are dying in Nigerian hospitals? Ill-equipped. Somebody will have cancer, you can't treat it in Nigeria, must go to India, a country that is rich like Nigeria. I even heard a time the ruler of Dubai used to come to University of Ibadan Teaching Hospital to come and treat himself. Now those things are not. It's like it can never happen in this. You can't even imagine it happening now. Nigeria used to have good doctors. Now what is happening? You have doctors, many of them no ethics. The whole profession, they don't pay them well. People are just frustrated. Everybody just misbehaving. Have you gone to Nigerian hospital, gone to the emergency unit? They should start sacking some of those doctors from there, the way they talk to patients that are dying. So there's a lot of things wrong with Nigeria. And I always mentioned it and I always say it, that to fix Nigeria, it just requires one man. You don't need 100 people. I know some people will say, hey, constitution, they have this. I'm telling you, you just need one man. Let me tell you, it was one man that fixed South Korea. It was 3 people that fixed China, but it was a singular president. It was not the people subordinate. Because the policies and the action we take will impact the whole nation. It's not to carry propaganda. Look at many companies running. Now Guinness is running. So how has Tinubu impacted the lives of Nigeria in one year? And I want to tell you, from the smell of mess, you will know how the shit will be. The next 4 years will be hard. It will even be worse next year because the government is not even doing anything. We have preferred solutions. There are people providing solutions. Even run pilot schemes for God. Is it that people don't know what is pilot schemes? Like even in the instance of food, I mentioned, look at insecurities, what is making food high, because the small subsistence farmers are not able to go to their farm. I even mentioned of a scheme where I said, okay, why the government not focus on about 6 or 7 food crops and try to grow it in very large scales in farm zones? They should create farm zones, meet communities and say, you know what, this is your land, we'll bring tractors, we want you to clear it to grow this particular crop, we'll bring the seeds. There's a kind of partnership. You understand? For people that are farmers, we want you to be invested in this. You have this scale of farm. They look for the farmers in the village. They will run the scheme. They will teach them, bring extension workers. That is how other countries move forward. aggressively in the 6 zones. They are doing corn in the north and soya beans. They are doing beans and rice in the southeast. They are doing fruit crops in the middle belt, but they are not doing it. So Burna Boy has added more value, exported Nigerian culture in good faith than Tinubu. And that is why I will tell you that youths, there's many young Nigerians that are doing better than these our politicians. Many of them. Burna Boy is better than Tinubu. I know 2 of them are in different fields, but Burna Boy has added more value. What was Tinubu doing when he was in those days? He wanted to bribe his way to power. Tinubu was basically using all the Yoruba actors and actors that were sick to catch crews. Do you understand what I'm saying? Treating them. Instead of doing the healthcare, I'm seeing his son doing that part at night. People are shouting, oh, his son is philanthropic. Instead of them to build hospitals so that people, Yoruba people self, can access it. Give scholarships, funding to Yoruba people in Lagos there, so that these are the things people benefit. Not coming to give one singular person one thing and you say you're doing nothing. Burna Boy has added more value. This is a debate. Maybe you can counter me. So among all these past points of mine, I can clearly tell you that Burna Boy has added more value than Tinubu. Only paying for those hospital bills is better than all the things Tinubu has done this year. Do you understand? And I've mentioned it. Let me just leave it there. Let me not make this video long.